SnugTop Rebel for my 2019 Tundra Crew Max. That's the 5.5 foot bed. Anyway, picked this up off of Facebook Marketplace for a good price. I got it for $1,300. These things brand new are about, I think, $3 or $4 grand. So I figure it's in good shape. The only problem is that the color doesn't match the color of my truck. I've got a midnight blue, which is kind of black basically with some blue speckles, but this is straight up blue. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and prep it for some Raptor Bed Liner spray, which is being delivered from Amazon sometime tomorrow. But anyway, I gotta prep this thing. Go ahead and mask tape all the rubber seals, the third brake light, basically the attachments for the back window. Got that detached and hidden. Just need to go ahead and mask off the rest of these windows. Just mask those off. And then the next step would be to take a sander. I've got my orbital sander with a 180 grit. And all we need to do is just scuff up all this clear coat. Just go ahead and scratch her all up and basically sand it down and give it that 180 grit. And then from there, you just follow the directions for the bed liner spray. Turns out really nice. It's gonna be black with a really nice texture. And then I'll go ahead and put it all back together. But yeah, so back to the mask taping. It's the most tedious part of the project, but I think at the end of the day, it's gonna be pretty rewarding, satisfying, etc. So it can match my truck, and then I can go on my outside or outdoor adventures without people pointing and laughing at me with my discolored camper. I'll be checking back in. All right, we are back after masking all the windows. Real pain in the neck. The key is getting underneath that lip and then using some sort of plastic wedge device to really pinch it in there. But anyway, 3 windows masked up. So we're doing a prep phase here. I started doing some sanding here with a 220 grit. My sander went kaputs, so I had to split it open, and I'm working on putting some WD-40 on the bearings. Anyway, going back here, I had to use a marine grade putty. It's an epoxy, and I fixed some corner damage that I think will sand out and Raptor over real nice. Over here, you know, that's what the corner should look like. So that's gonna clean up real nice. Got everything else masked off. Back to the project at hand. All right, we are back with the camper Raptor liner paint job. We are all masked up. Got this guy I gotta sand down. Finally get the sander started, and we are gonna start scoring this clear coat. I mean, it brings a tear to my eye to see this beautiful shiny clear coat just get scuffed up like that. But it's going to a good cause. And yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna do a 150 grit and with the orbital sander, and then just a reminder to put your safety gear on, your respirator mask. I'll be putting that on after I do a quick little demonstration here. the Raptor liner something to stick to. That way it's done right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my mask on and start sanding. Whew, we are getting there. We are getting there. Just got this last end here, and my sander won't be able to fit, you know, all those nooks and crannies. So I gotta get the, I just gotta use my hands, you know, old school. So just sanded out some scratches. There's some scratches up here. Just got it nice and smooth. After it's all sanded down, I'll wipe it down with some mineral spirits. I sound a little muffled because I'm wearing my mask. Luke, I'm your father. So anyway, I'll finish up the final details here. All right, so here it is, all prepped up, sanded, and wiped down with some mineral spirits. And we're ready to go with the Raptor liner. And you know, get all this together, get the gun all hooked up, mix it, follow the directions. The air compressor, I'm gonna set it at 80. I did a few, or watched a few YouTube videos, and it's a kind of a grab bag, but the finer that you want your texture, the higher the air compressor or the air pressure. So more air pressure, the finer the bumps. So anyway, I'm gonna go with a nice fine finish, 2 coats, an hour apart, and wish me luck. So it's the next morning here. I've let it kind of set overnight. I did 2 bottles of this kit here. So 2 bottles, basically this whole kit. So it comes with the hardener, 4 bottles of the actual spray liner, and then there's the gun as well. So it's the whole kit. 2 bottles is 1 thick coat. So this morning I'm going to do another coat. Probably just use 1 bottle and just do another layer on the top here, just to kind of give it a little bit more strength in on the actual top. And then I can go ahead and get started on the fenders here. But anyway, I'll show some progress. Oh, a couple of things here, disclaimers. Put some plastic down. This stuff, the overspray is super sticky and tacky. It's like a tar. Basically, you're spraying tar in its liquid state, and it's very sticky. And yeah, just put some plastic down. Make sure you don't wear flip-flops. Another YouTube video stated that as well. Put some long socks on or wear pants. But this stuff is really not dirty to work with, just sticky. And sometimes, you know, this plastic will stick to the bottom of your feet, and it's a kind of a comedy routine after that. But anyway, I'm super happy with results here, and yeah. And then after I do this layer this morning and those fender flares, I'll let it set, cure for a few more hours, and then I'll put the window back on, take off all this masking, and then throw it on the truck probably the next day or 2, and then I'll show the results. All right, got the fender flares painted up with the Raptor liner so that it matches the camper in there. Overall, fairly simple. A little bit of speck of dust and stuff would get on, and but I mean, the liner would spray right on top of it. I mean, it's a fairly simple job. Don't overthink it. 80 psi on that as well. However, The paint, I left the gun set overnight in mineral spirits. Do not do that. Directions tell you thinner or paint thinner, but mineral spirits does not clean this Raptor liner, so I use thinner. I used a whole bottle on all of those. I didn't want to come on top with another layer. I decided against it. The finish looks too good. I did put 2 full bottles on here. I did a thick layer. Directions say do multiple thin layers. It's better than a thick layer. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm sure the Arizona sun will teach me a lesson. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take off this masking and start putting this thing back together. Wait for those to dry so I can start putting them back on the truck. And the Overlander makeover will be complete. All right, so here we are about 11 months later. I never did a follow-up video. I just wanted to show everybody what the Raptor liner looks like after a year. This is starting to peel off over here. Well, over here. And that is mainly because I did not scuff up these fenders at all. So they showed up. I ordered the eBay special, and I sprayed them with the Raptor liner since I had it, and I had some extra. But I don't know, it gives a little bit of character, I suppose. But the main star of the show here is the SnugTop truck cap that got a full treatment, full Raptor treatment, and it turned out great. There's no chipping or fraying or flaking that we're getting from down there, because I actually did it prepared. I prepared this correctly. You'll see that my masking tape job was fantastic. Up here, the Arizona heat, it's survived a full Phoenix, Arizona summer. No imperfections. We are looking fantastic. So the Raptor liner, that's the whole process. Save yourself some money. You can do it for like 140 bucks or something from Amazon, or you can have somebody do it for maybe like 800 or maybe 1,000 bucks. But anyway, it was a fun little project. Turned out great. Plenty of adventures we've had in this rig, and looking forward to many more. And the Raptor liner, give it a thumbs up. Good job.